Hello and welcome to the newest episode of the Blue Corner. I'm Mike as always, and we're going to hit you with some quick news for a quick episode. First and foremost, Stipe Miocic, coming off with Daniel Cormier loss for the heavyweight belt, has said he's open to the Junior Dos Santos trilogy fight. It's currently on 1-1 apiece. He also addressed the Lesnar promo, calling it a shit show, and quote, "I didn't think that was what the UFC was all about," end quote. White apparently gave him a quick apology after the Lesnar promo, to which Stipe said, "Whatever." And he, after the fact, has said he feels that he cleaned out the division, defended the belt more than anyone at 3 times, and if you don't think he deserves an immediate rematch after that, you can, quote, "kiss his ass." In other news, Cyborg Justino has said that if Cyborg versus Nunes, the super fight that'll take place at women's featherweight between the bantamweight champ and the featherweight champion, if it does happen in December and not in September, it may be her last UFC fight. Her contract expires in March of 2019. And she hasn't said exactly why, but this is attributed to the idea the UFC has lacked an effort in developing her division further. I mean, just look at the fact that before the home fight, she fought 2 consecutive 135 Invicta imports that they brought over on short notice, just so she could defend the belt. Kobe Covington is doing his usual bullshit news, disputing the pay-per-view numbers from 225, where he won these interim welterweight belts. The reported numbers are at 250,000. Not great, but it's pretty much what we all expected it to do, if not less. Conor McGregor is in the news. He and Khabib were at the World Cup final between France and Croatia. Viva la France, way to go. After 2006 losing to Italy, where I lost a lot of money, we finally got some redemption. France took home the cup for the next 4 years. But anyhow, Conor was there, as well as Khabib. There was no confrontation amongst the two. Conor posted a Twitter photo of him eating some sort of Italian dish with a hard plate and a fork while watching the soccer game. Afterwards, he posted a photo of him with his arm around Russian President Vladimir Putin, which will get him quite a few unfollowers. As you know, in the Western world, we hate to give him any praise whatsoever, let alone a lot of us attribute. Well, this isn't a political show. I'm not going to even get into that whole thing. Both sides are fucked. But other than that, Conor had posted another video of him walking towards what he's saying is his Russian compound. So I don't know if he's seen Rocky IV too many times, or if he's just straight Rocky IVing it in an effort to prepare for the Khabib fight. You know, training over in Russia, the climb and all that, standing at the top of mountains screaming Khabib. We'll see. I mean, it should be interesting. This is a pretty quick episode after our last one, so I don't have much more news than that. A little bit of Bellator. We're expecting the September welterweight Grand Prix to be announced pretty soon. At least some of the participants. I know Ed Ruth is interested. I know Lorenz Larkin is interested. John Finch is interested. But, I mean, we all know that Paul Daly and Michael Venom Page will most likely finally meet. The two hate each other, and they'll meet in probably the opening round on one of the sides of the tournament. The champion will be introduced in the tournament. Currently, champion Rory McDonald is moving up in weight to fight Gegard Mousasi for the middleweight belt. So late in the stage, they're going to introduce him into the bracket somehow. No date on Fedor versus Sonnen yet, but Coker is still saying it'll happen very close to the October date that is set for the other semifinal in the heavyweight Grand Prix between Ryan Bader and Matt Mitrione. Can't wait for this to happen and see who the finalists who are. Go Fedor, man, one more time. Well, anyway, this has been Mike as always. Keep on watching. Love you guys. Peace out.